Oh boy. Probably can't hear me. Hmm. Hello people. Can you hear me? I don't know why this isn't working. Hmm. Yay, you can hear me now? Yay. Okay. Thank you for helping me so much. Okay. So, yeah, I'm having technical difficulties for sure. Uh, But this is day 7 of the Share Your Heart, Show Your Work challenge. And um, the big question today is if I could do anything in the world and make money and follow my passion, what would that be? And it's taken a really long time to land where I'm at now. And I do think that what I'm doing now is the thing that I'm meant to do because it offers huge opportunities for future evolution. If I look to the future now, I do not see any point where there's a big sign that says, I cannot go past here and do even more. But if you rewound about, let's say, like a year and a half, um, I didn't have the answer at that point. At that point, I was working a job that I was good at, but it really didn't hit for me. It was not a good fit. I had a lot of passion for what I did, um, but didn't feel really what I need to feel in doing that. And it took a sudden job loss. I was laid off last year, and it took that job loss to really sort of jolt me awake, shake me awake. It sort of blew up my world because it wasn't something that I ever thought would happen to me. And what happened on the other side of that was actually pretty quick. I didn't take it didn't take 6 months for the light bulb to come on. It took about 2 weeks. And, within 2 weeks of that job loss, I had Wellstone Studio on the books with Colorado. It was official. I was moving forward and really began the process of figuring out what my big, beautiful thing is. We all have something big and beautiful that we're really meant to do in this world. And sometimes that has to do with our work, the things that we get paid for. Hello, folks coming in. Say hello in the comments section. Let me know that you're here. But yeah, we all have this big, beautiful thing that we're really meant to do. And sometimes that is, in our work. Sometimes it's in our personal life. That there are things there that we're really meant to do. But for me, my big, beautiful thing is my work. It really is. And it always has been. I want more than anything in the world to be of service to other people. I want to help people do the impossible. I want to help organizations do the impossible, whatever that looks like. And right now, like, I get to do that. I really do. And what that looks like right now is me really helping other people step into what they're meant to do. And I do that as a leadership coach. I do that as a person in the world in general. But I really want to be of service, and I want to help you do whatever your big, beautiful thing is. I really do. And not just for like some self-serving sort of sake. When people have something really big that they want to do, it matters. And it matters not just to them, but the people around them too. And then a level out from that, and a level out from that. Because when we are standing in our gift, when we are using our gifts like in reality and not just in our head or in our daydreams, we end up sending ripple effects through all the connections that we have in life. And it's amazing what happens. We start to inspire not just ourselves, but the people around us too. And as we step in to what we're really meant to do, we start to show other people this is possible, which is just amazing, because then those people start to step forward, and then the people around them start to step forward. And that's how big change is made. You know, we send the ripples out through our system. And yeah, we have Lisa White on here. She is definitely someone who has a real passion for what she does and loves to inspire other people. She really does. It's been a pleasure to have her in my circle. Wow, these technology problems really have me thrown today. I'm like feeling like I don't have a point again. But, you know, learning new things is part of stepping in to what you're really meant to do. And it's not a straight line. It has not been a straight line with me at all. And it's not a straight line with the people that I work with. It's a little bit of like 2 step forward, 1 step back, 2 step forward, 1 step back. And really sort of figuring things out. And for me, this technology piece is my current big project, because it helps me have a conversation with you. Hello, Andrea, welcome. Yeah, the gift is in the wound, for sure, for sure. And I think a lot of us do carry wounds from trying to do something that either really wasn't aligned with what we're really meant to do, or was kind of sorta aligned, right? And I definitely fall in the category of kind of sorta aligned. And there was a lot of wounding around that. I was really actually pretty surprised at what's come up and out as I really step into doing what I'm doing now. And what surprised me the most was the grief. Yeah, the grief really surprised me. I knew that I wasn't happy doing what I was doing. I wasn't completely fulfilled, even though I was outwardly successful. And as I stepped into what I'm doing with Wellstone and the leadership coaching that I'm doing, there was a lot of grief around that, and a lot of letting go of old rules, letting go of old expectations of what stuff was supposed to look like, and just really a lot of sadness that I had tucked away in doing what I was doing before. Now, I had a passion for what I was doing, for sure. I loved my clients, I loved helping them, but there was something missing for me. And I didn't realize at the time how much grief I was really carrying. Lisa says that art is so therapeutic and healing in so many ways, and that she's really helped. She's been able to see that in a big way. And I'm working on some allergies here, so excuse me. Um, but yeah, art is a huge part of what I do, and it's not for the product, right? It's not for the product at all. When we are working on really creating the things in life that we want to create and stepping out into that leadership, we're talking about the creative process. And art is the access that I give my clients to get into that creative process so that they can translate that into the rest of their life, so that they can really create the kind of life that they want to have. Now, I am a lifelong artist. I kind of sort of see in the background. See you later, Lisa. Have a great day. Oh, no, you said letting go and enjoying the process. Sorry. Yeah. So I am a lifelong artist. I've always had my hands in something. Generally, the messier, the better. Because when we intentionally allow ourselves to get a little messy, we get into that process, right? And you do have to let go and let the process be the process, which is not an easy thing to do. I am a great example of that. I have been trying to work my technology process. It has not been going super well. Yes it has. Yes it has. It's been going very well because I'm doing it. There's just an extra special piece that I want to add to it, and that's not working. But that is part of the process. It's part of the process of learning. And when I give someone a canvas and some paints, and it's outside their comfort zone, it's beyond their skill set, what happens is they do have to get into the process. And for me to regularly be able to give people art supplies so that we can get into that process is amazing to me. It is absolutely amazing because I had to fight so hard to make that part of my work before. I had to fight. And I don't want to fight like that anymore. I don't. I want to devote that energy to my clients and to you out in the world that I'm sharing things with. That's where I want to put my energy, not into the fight. I really don't. Now, when we're talking about the creative process, this is a process that goes so far beyond any art materials, any technical art skills. The creative process is something that we all have as humans. We all do. And I think a lot of times we don't give it credit. We don't give it credit, and we do not give ourselves credit in that department. And that holds us back. Because with creativity is inspiration. It's like both of them go hand in hand. They really do. And if we're disconnected from our creative process, if we're disconnected from our inspiration, we cannot do the thing that we're really meant to do. And if we can't do that, we're also missing out on the inspiration that gets transmitted down the line to other people. They're missing out too. So when you're really looking at, can I do the thing that I'm really meant to do? Like, you owe it to yourself, and you owe it to the rest of us who live in your world to let that out. Andrea says that she learned that art is the expression of our inner world, expressed to the outer world. which is why it doesn't have to be good. Absolutely. Absolutely. When we make things visible to ourselves, it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be visible. That's the whole point. Make it visible. Be aware. Be connected to what's going on so that when you go do the next thing that you're going to do, you're doing it from a really dropped in place. You're doing connected place, and that just leads to actually being on the path that you're meant to be on, rather than the one that you've created accidentally on purpose. And you know what I'm talking about. It's that kind of sort of business. I'm kind of sort of doing what I mean to do, you know? But I think that one of the hardest things for us is to be okay with the mess. Thanks, Andrea. I hope you have an awesome day. So being okay with the mess. When we're bringing something out into the world, it's not going to pop out all done and wrapped up in a bow. That's not how it works. We need to make what's inside visible so that we can do things with real intention and real connection, rather than doing the same old things. So I am going to pop off here in just a second. I want to thank you guys so much for joining in. Thank you for commenting, because I really do want to have a conversation with you. I don't just want to get up here and talk at you, which is why I'm going live instead of doing static video. So thank you so much for joining in. And if there is something big and beautiful that you're really meant to do, take the first step, make it visible. And that might mean writing it down. It might mean, drawing a picture of it, making a vision board, but make it visible. Other ways that we can make it visible: tell someone. Okay, so like sound isn't visible, but you are actually being visible by letting someone else know. So speak up, make it visible, get it out there. We need you to do it. We really do. And as always, let me know what you're working on. Let me know if you have questions about anything. And I hope you have an awesome day. I'll catch you later.